And now NTD's Profiles of Service. This is our series where we get to know our elected officials on a slightly different level. Today we feature Bruce Blakeman, executive of New York's Nassau County, the second most populous county in the United States with 1.4 million residents. Blakeman, notably commissioner of the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey during 9/11.
If you really believe in something, that you go to battle for what you believe in. I've been in politics since I've been a little boy. My father was in the state legislature in New York. He was a state assemblyman. And I used to travel to the state capitol with him. I was fascinated by the world of politics and government. So I always knew I was going to be involved since the time I was probably 5 years old. The one nice thing about being involved in government is that you get to help people every day. There's a lot of government offices that don't adhere to that policy. They might as well put a sign up that says, please don't bother me, or how can we not help you today? People come to government to help solve problems. Sometimes they're impossible to solve. Sometimes the bureaucracy is uncaring, and they become callous to the needs of people in the community. I tell my people, if someone comes, well, let's try and help them out. Let's try and be the type of government that is open and inviting and tries to help people. And that doesn't mean we can always help them. Sometimes people's expectations are unreasonable and we can't help them. Sometimes the law doesn't allow us to help them, but we should at least try. Public safety is always the first thing on my mind. Any active shooter situation involving schools is something that I worry about constantly. In Nassau County, we're surrounded by water. We're prone to hurricanes, so I worry about that. In the winter, sometimes we get blizzards. I worry about that. And of course, I worry about the finances of the county. But right now, our county has no financial stress. We're one of the most prosperous counties in the United States. I think that's great. I tell my people, don't rest on your accolades. Do better. Let's improve, because you can always improve. We just had the World Cricket Tournament. Some of the nations are very hostile to each other. We had three specific threats from ISIS, and we had 156,000 people come through Nassau County. It was televised to over 1 billion people. Over the course of 12 days, we only had 3 arrests. We showed that we can run world-class events, and next year we're getting the biggest golf tournament in the world, the Ryder Cup, and we're very excited about that.
How do you de-stress?
Being around my family is very important. They keep me grounded, they keep me real. They're a tremendous source of strength because they're very supportive, and they're very loving. The most important thing to me in my life is my family. We're all going to get together Thanksgiving. There'll be probably 60 or 70 of us. We'll have a good time, we'll have a few fights, and we'll enjoy a great Thanksgiving meal.
What is your message for young people who are getting into politics or might have an inclination they want to get into politics?
Especially, you have to vote. If you don't vote, then other people are going to make the rules that you have to live by. Don't take things at face value. Do your research. Look at both sides of the issue. Keep an open mind and make your own decision. This whole nonsense about, socialism and that being a good thing, it's a terrible thing. It's a failure everywhere it's ever been around the world. Every country that is being a socialist country has been a big failure. And to do that in the United States, where we have a capitalist system, where we reward people for hard work and ingenuity and making something of themselves, I think that's the most important message, is that, American values are very important. We've done very well. We're the greatest country in the world because of those values. Why would we change something that works so well?